Good morning and welcome back to the Positive Mind. We are on week 4, day 5, and I am really happy with the progress that we have been making. I want to ask this morning for you guys out there to send me some love and light and healing. I am not feeling very well today, and it was a real struggle for me to get up and get ready to do this video, but I have committed to doing it for 100 days straight, and I intend to honor that commitment unless it's physically impossible. So I'm struggling a little today with my speech, and I'm very blurry in my left eye, and it's just been a difficult morning for me. It's been a very stressful, busy couple of weeks, and we are moving camp today and hopefully picking up the Mini Cooper from the shop. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to try. So it's a lot of activity today, and of course I'm not feeling well, which will make it harder. So if you guys could just send some love and light and healing energy my way, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so here we are on day 5. We started the week with, I am full to overflowing with positivity and I'm immune to negative thoughts. Next we added, I am not a slave to bad habits. I am able to conquer and overcome anything negative in my life. The third one, I sleep in tranquility and my dreams are filled with positivity. Yesterday we added, my thoughts are positive and my life is abundant and rich. And today, this is a big one, guys, I have the power to forgive those who have done me harm in my past. And the second part is, I am no longer bound to them or their negativity. And I was going to split that when I originally wrote the book, but I felt like it had to be together. Because when we struggle to forgive people that have done us wrong, we're allowing them to continue to have power over us by their negative actions, to continue to adversely affect our lives. As we hold on to that unforgiveness and that bitterness, it doesn't harm that person. They go on and live their lives completely oblivious to how we feel most of the time. I mean, if it's someone that we interact with on the daily, then of course our attitude will probably give us away. But if it's someone that you are holding a grudge against, someone that's not even in your life anymore, you're allowing them to be in your life. You're allowing them to have power over you with their negative actions by refusing to forgive. This is very powerful, folks. We have to let go. We have to forgive. This is a big one. This will change your life more than anything else you do. Releasing grudges, forgiving, and letting go. That is powerful. I've had to do it so many times in my life. You know, so many times. And it doesn't matter if the person is alive or dead. One of my main abusers in my life, he is now dead. And he's been dead now for 5 years, 6 years. It took me until last year to really forgive him. And so even from the grave, he was still affecting my life in a negative way. And that ain't cool. That is not cool. That man has affected my life, or had affected my life, for 55 years with his negative attitude, his negative words, and his abusive nature. And I finally let it go. Now, I mean, something may come up later down the road because we're all like onions. We've got a bunch of layers, and we deal with something, and just like when you're cutting an onion, with every layer there's tears. You deal with something and you think, oh, I'm done with that, and then later on down the road another layer pops up, and there's more tears and more cutting away of that old hurt and more healing. So I mean, it may pop up again later, but as I am now, I feel like I completely released him and forgave him and let go of that grudge. And by doing so, I broke his power over me. He doesn't have it anymore. That's pretty powerful, right? That's amazing. I took back control. I took back the power that he stole from me when I was just a little tiny girl. That's pretty awesome, right? Yeah. So that's why this is so important. And that's why it's so long, and I stuck the parts together, because you have to have the second piece. You have to have the first piece, and then to make that first piece work, you have to have the second piece. So let me read it again to you. I have the power to forgive those who have done me harm in my past. I am no longer bound to them or their negativity. That's amazing. Okay, so I want to get into our time of meditation, and as we always do, we begin with some deep cleansing breaths. We inhale the positivity of the universe, and we exhale all that negative energy that is trying so hard to attach itself to us every single day. Whew. And we do that a few times, and then we go into our grounding exercise, and then we'll say our affirmations. We're up to 5 now for this week, and then we'll do some more cleansing breaths before we finish our session together, okay? So get comfortable. Get in a place where you are not going to be interrupted. Let's start out with some deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in all the beauty and the energy and the positivity that the universe is handing out to us right now, filling our space. Let's just breathe that in. Exhale anything that's troubling you. Breathe in that love and light. Exhale the negativity. One more time. Now, as you close your eyes, visualize yourself as a strong and mighty tree, planted by the rivers of water, planted in a forest that is beautiful and filled with tranquility. Breathe in all the positive energy in this space. You are a strong tree with big branches that are laden with fabulous fruit. You are a nurturing tree. You are strong and mighty. And as you breathe in the presence that surrounds you, the presence of Gaia, let your central root extend from the base of your spine. Imagine it going deep, deep down into the soil of Mother Earth, deep down into the core of the earth, where the energy of Gaia resides. And as your main taproot presses into that core, the energy of the mother goes up through that root and inhabits your trunk, all the way up to your crown chakra and all the way down to your root chakra, filling you with love, light, peace, energy, positivity, joy. Breathe that in. And you spread your roots to the right and to the left. And you spread your roots behind you for stability and in front of you into the waters of the Creator, into that spiritual realm. And you dive deep and you drink of all the love the Creator has for you. Drink in everything that the Creator gives to you. Healing, energy, strength, joy, peace in abundance. And as the sun rises, its strong rays bathe you in warmth from the top branch all the way down to your roots. You are bathed in the warm glow of the energetic sun, and it empowers you to go forth and be positive and conquer every obstacle today. And in this place of power and peace and love and light, let us say our positive affirmations. I am full to overflowing with positivity, and I'm immune to negative thoughts. I am not a slave to bad habits. I am able to conquer and overcome anything negative in my life. I sleep in tranquility, and my dreams are filled with positivity. My thoughts are positive, and my life is abundant and rich. I have the power to forgive those who have done me harm in my past. I am no longer bound to them or their negativity. Let's do that again. I am full to overflowing with positivity, and I'm immune to negative thoughts. I am not a slave to bad habits. I am able to conquer and overcome anything negative in my life. I sleep in tranquility, and my dreams are filled with positivity. My thoughts are positive, and my life is abundant and rich. I have the power to forgive those who have done me harm in my past. I am no longer bound to them or their negativity. And one last time. I am full to overflowing with positivity, and I'm immune to negative thoughts. I am not a slave to bad habits. I am able to conquer and overcome anything negative in my life. I sleep in tranquility, and my dreams are filled with positivity. My thoughts are positive, and my life is abundant and rich. I have the power to forgive those who have done me harm in my past. I am no longer bound to them or their negativity. Breathe in all that positive energy. Let it fill you to overflowing. And one more time. Oh, so peaceful. Just enjoy this time. It's so wonderful, isn't it? As you go throughout your day today, as you face all the negative things in this world, keep these words on your lips. Keep them before your eyes. Keep them going into your ears. As you're preparing for your day, as you're going through your day, on your lunch break, on your commute in and out of town, when you're falling asleep in the evening, just before you go to sleep, repeat these words to yourself again. And in the morning, when you wake up, first thing. Say them again. It just starts your day right, no matter how you feel. No matter how you feel, it doesn't matter. When I woke up this morning, I felt like crap. I did not want to get out of bed, but I said these things, and it gave me the energy and the strength to honor my commitment to you. And here I am. It makes a difference. It really does. So commit to doing it. It will change your life. All right, I'm going to get set up for our card reading for today. I'll be back in a minute. Bye now. Welcome to our card reading for today. The first crystal that I have pulled out to work with is the ruby zoisite, and it is tied to the root chakra, the heart chakra, and the third eye chakra. This crystal enhances creativity, helps uplift our mood, helps us be more compassionate and kind and loving people. The second crystal for today is the amethyst chevron, and it is also tied to the third eye chakra. It helps repel negativity, it increases our intuition, and helps balance our emotions. It's also good with overcoming addictions. Aries, you get the Ace of Cups today. And the number 1 is for leadership and strength, which you have in abundance. And I'm sensing that the universe is pouring out blessings upon you. This card always represents an overflow of abundance in your life. You've really been working on a lot of creative projects of late, and so that creative energy is just pouring out in your mind today. A lot of positive energy, a lot of optimism for your future, abundance, prosperity, all of that is flowing out and flowing into your life. Make sure that you don't neglect the spiritual realm because you're so focused on your project or your creative expression. Make sure that you take the time every single day to press into the spirit, or this flow might dry up a little bit. So make the time every single day to press into the spirit realm, seek guidance, and seek direction. Taurus, you get the 10 of Pentacles today. The number 10 represents completion, and I'm sensing that projects are coming to an end in your life at this time, and they're doing so successfully. It's a time where you can take a break from all your hard work, enjoy some time with your family, with your friends, spend some time recuperating from the flurry of activity that you have been involved in of late, and make sure that you retreat spiritually to recharge your batteries and to re-energize yourself, because it won't be long till new projects come and you're going to be busy again, achieving new things and pressing toward new goals. Gemini gets the King of Pentacles. The number of the King is faith and stability, represented by the number 4. And it is a very productive time for you. You have been so busy this summer, Gemini. You really have. You've been doing so many different things and moving in so many different directions, and it's really put your faith to a test. You've maybe even struggled with some stability issues, and the fact that you are a natural born leader has been kind of plaguing you a little bit. But this is also a very productive time for you. Maybe your career is even moving forward. There might be a promotion, a raise, or even a new project on the horizon for you. But it also has to do with your relationships. You are moving forward and strengthening those relationships, friendships, if you have a significant other, your family, if you have children, those are all being strengthened in this time. You have heightened energy to accomplish all the tasks that are laid out before you. The universe is giving you an extra measure of energy and strength, and you're just getting things accomplished. And it's really not hard for you right now. I'm sensing you're in a time of ease right now. So enjoy that. Enjoy that time and get things done, Gemini. Cancer, you have the Ace of Swords. And the number 1 means strength and leadership. And you are a very strong person with great leadership abilities, even though sometimes you don't feel like it. It's there. It's there in the core of your being. You know, at this time, you have some singular focus. You've been very, very busy. You've been doing a lot of creative projects. You've been getting things accomplished. And right now, this singularity of focus is important to completing certain tasks. The small details really need to be paid attention to for the successful completion of these things in your life. I'm sensing you have a very clear vision right now because you are deep, deep in the spiritual realm. You have been pressing in and seeking direction and seeking guidance, and the universe is responding by giving you clear vision and the ability to see the path forward easily. You're just winning at life right now, Cancer. So enjoy it. This is a good time for you. Leo gets the 6 of Wands. And the number 6 represents harmony, balance, and heightened intuition. This is a really good card for you because you have been working hard. And I want to tell you that it's a time to celebrate your victories. And don't discount the small victories. The small victories, they're just as important, sometimes more important than the larger big victories that you have in your life, because a series of small wins can add up to a great, successful future. So celebrate all of those things in your life. And you're inspiring others with your winning personality and with your leadership skills as you move forward, balancing your life. Work-life balance is important to you. You're spending time with your family and your friends and you're socializing, but you're also working hard to achieve your goals. Very optimistic, very good things for you coming in the future. Virgo, you get the Prince of Wands. And the number of the Prince is 11, which is 1 + 1 equaling 2. And 2 stands for optimism, for self-truth, and a time where partnerships are beneficial. There's a lot of new ideas running through your head, Virgo. A lot of challenges coming, and most of you in the Virgo family, you appreciate a good challenge. So you're enthusiastic about that. You are ready to move on, like this Prince is just charging forward. You are in that same mindset. You have a great attention to detail right now. You're laser focused, a lot like Cancer, very singularly focused, and you are paying attention to those small details and making sure you meet your deadlines. This is a good quality to have, especially now because a lot of things are popping around you. I'm sensing also this is going to be a time where you're going to break out. You're going to break the mold and start doing things in a new way, thinking outside the box and forging new paths. I'm also feeling very strongly that this is a time where you're going to be doing a lot of introspective thinking about your true self, about the person you are deep down inside, and finding that truth, finding the beautiful person that you are deep inside, uncovering that. It could also be a time where partnerships could be formed. So be on the lookout for a person who has the same mindset, the same goals in mind, and consider partnering up with them. Libra, you get the Lord. And the number of this card is 4, and 4 stands for faith and stability. I'm sensing you are in a place where you are desiring and about to take control of your life. You're going to begin to assert yourself and establish clear boundaries with people in your life. And I want to encourage you to hold firm to those boundaries. It's often hard for you to Set a boundary and stick to it because you're a very compassionate, kind, giving person. And people frequently cross the boundaries you set. So stay firm in the boundaries that you establish right now. Be true to your core values. Don't compromise in order to ingratiate yourself to a group of people. Be who you are at the center of your being, your true self, okay? I'm also sensing that structure is needed in your life for success. A lot of people in the Libra family, I know myself, I'm guilty of this, we tend to flit from one project to another and have a hard time with structure. And I'm sensing the universe is telling us that there needs to be structure in your life. You need to really work on setting goals and achieving them in reasonable amounts of time. No procrastination, Libra. Scorpio, you get the Princess of Wands. And the princess, the number is 11, which equals 2, which stands for optimism, self-truth, and possible partnerships. I'm sensing you're very enthusiastic about new projects coming your way. You've had a season where the Tower has been your card a couple of times, and things have just been changing quickly, things not in your control, and now you're past that time and you're very enthusiastic about your new projects. And this card is very similar to the card that Virgo received, and so possibly find a Virgo in your life because they would make a good partner for you in this time. I'm sensing that you are on the path to move on to better things. You're leaving behind the unworthy pursuits, the things that the Tower destroyed that were not serving you, that were not good for you. Those are gone, those are in your past, and you're moving on to greater and more successful endeavors. Sagittarius gets the 3 of Pentacles. The number 3 represents wisdom, success, and a heightened sense of intuition. And that's really good for you right now, Sagittarius, because you are in a time of learning. You are increasing your skill set, whether through education or even an apprenticeship, following a mentor, following the path that they are walking just so that you can learn from them. This is where you are right now. And because you're very diligent, you are being rewarded for your efforts. I believe the universe is sending people alongside you to support you in your efforts and give you guidance and give you assistance in whatever way you need it. And I also sense that graduation is very near. You're about finished with this season of learning new skills, and you just need to press on. Press on, get through the final phases, and you will be rewarded at the end of this journey. Capricorn, you get the 4 of Pentacles, and you get it in the reversed position. So the number 4 equals faith and stability. Typically, this card in the upright position means a very selfish person hoarding wealth for themselves, but you got it in the reverse position. And so I'm sensing that you are finding the key to unlock the abundance in your life, and that key is possibly gratitude, developing that sense of thankfulness and gratefulness for all that you have in your life, and also sharing and being very generous with your time, with your talents, with your resources, your finances. That's the key to unlock abundance in your life right now, Capricorn. You're feeling very secure, you're very content as you gain access to your inner wealth. And the inner wealth is made up of spiritual things. So finding your true self, tapping into your core values, understanding how awesome you are as a person, and making the choice to be a more positive, less negative human. That is your inner wealth. And you're recognizing that value, and you're finding security and contentment as you pursue that path. And you're also recognizing the value of others in your life. And as you continue to have that spirit of thankfulness and gratitude, that will deepen even those relationships. All right? Aquarius, you get the World. Fabulous card. Every time it comes out, it's just exciting for me. And the number of the World is 21, which breaks down to the number 3. And it means wisdom, success, and a heightened sense of intuition. Right now in your life, Aquarius, I feel like you are just on top of the world. You're having a sense of completion of tasks that you've been working on for a long time. It's time to celebrate. You have made a lot of progress. You've grown amazingly fast, and you've completed a lot of things that were before you in a successful way. So it's time to celebrate. It's time to be thankful and happy and joyful about the blessings that the universe is pouring out upon you. Pisces, you get the 2 of Pentacles today. The number 2 stands for optimism. It also stands for self-truth and partnership. So a lot like Scorpio and Virgo. A lot like those two. For you today, Pisces, balance is the key. Balance, balance, balance. That is the optimum word for you today. You need to balance out your spiritual life with your physical life. Work-life balance. That's vitally important for you. And it's the key to your success. You also need to trust the universe with the outcome. Partner with the universe to achieve success, because sometimes it's hard for you. It's hard for most of us, but especially those of you in the Pisces family, it's hard for you to let go, to surrender that control of your future into the hands of the universe. It's hard for you to trust. It's hard for you to have faith that all things will work out. But as you press into the spirit and you get more balanced in your spiritual life, you're not going to end up like this ship out here on the ocean that is obviously shipwrecked. You're going to end up in a very good place where you have a deeper understanding of your situation, a deeper understanding of your true self, and you can attain success through pressing in and partnering with the universe. That concludes our card reading for today. I'll be back with you in a minute. I really hope that the cards spoke to you today. It's so good when we hear a message directly from our Creator, isn't it? And I feel like that's what's happening. I mean, I'm nothing special. I'm nothing special. I'm not some guru or some psychic queen. I'm just a willing vessel. And I'm committed. I'm committed to helping other people. That's what I've always wanted to do with my life. And I'm getting to do it now. And it doesn't matter if one person watches or 1,000 people watch. What matters is that I am helping someone. And I love doing that. That's my life's purpose, I believe. If you like what we're doing here, please hit that subscribe button. Like the videos, leave me a comment or two. It really helps me to know if what I'm doing is working, if it's effective. And share it. If this is helping you, why not help other people? You know, most of us have a Facebook, right? And if you're like me, you have a lot of people in your friends list on Facebook that you've never actually met in person. It's not people that you interact with on the daily. You don't know them as well as you may know your sister, brother, significant other. You don't know them even as well as you know your coworkers. And maybe they really are struggling. So post a link to this video on your Facebook wall. You never know when you're going to be the person that is used by the universe to help someone else overcome their problems. Okay? So be open to doing that. Also, if you need to reach out to me for anything, please send me an email. My address is on the screen. If you're interested in a personalized tarot card reading, I am available to do that. So just reach out to me and we'll set that up. Also, if you are kind of curious what we're doing, we are following this book that I wrote a couple of years ago called The Positive Mind. And you don't need the book to follow along because the video contains everything you need. But if you want it, it's available on Amazon. You can get either the paperback version or you can get it in Kindle. All right, you guys go out there and have an amazing, fabulous, powerful, positive day. And bless other people. Bless other people with your positivity. The world needs it. All right, I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Be blessed and be free. Bye now.